All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the great Moth Harp project. Before we're gonna start though, I wanted to show you guys what I did in 2 hours after the stream. So today I have finished off the artwork, with this. So it's not the best, but yeah, it's much better than only black and white. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So all right. So now that's done. Can now say that we can go back to the Hawk Moth project. So yeah, we're back in business with the Hawk Moth project where we have been left off, which was the hold on, full screen please. Yes, thank you. Which was the tail, if I'm correct. Yes, the tail. That's what we wanted to do in the first place. So we're gonna now make the tail. Alright. So this is gonna be a difficult part because of the natural way how this tail is gonna be. So what I want it to be is like a bird tail, like, let me just say that one. Oh, I need to pick up something. Hold on. This is one. This is always the difficult part, you know. Well, that's good enough. That's not exactly what I'm looking for, but this is more likely. Yes. So you can see here the fish-looking tail that normally glides around with things. So, and now we're looking for, like, a split tail. Well, a split tail actually does occur in birds, but they are not actually split. They're more like bigger and longer feathers, and then go back to shorter ones in the back on yeah. So they do exist, but they don't exist really much. But yeah, you can have a split tail which then splits into two directions. So that's what I want to have. Like, I want this tail to be splitted in two parts and then work like a fish kind of approach. So it can be more agile, like a rudder for the creature to be able to turn. Yes, it is like a rudder that is able to turn in faster, so its turn rate will be better. So as a glider, and you can turn better, so you glide, and then you can turn sharper, which means that you're able to maneuver better to catch your prey. So that's a thing that can happen. Now, why do I want to have this split kind of tail? That's because I really like the style of the feathers of the Luna Moth, which, allow me to pick it up again. Luna Moth. Luna Moth. So, I like really the aspect of the Luna Moth's approach. Here it is. It's big giant rare species. But yeah, I really like the approach of the Luna Moth, which then is the wings being having this flappy part on the back. But because we don't have the come on, move. No, oh, Jesus, do I really need to get my? I'll get it in that. So yeah, that's the thing that I want to do. So I want to have this kind of approach, but to do so, I need to figure out. This is gonna be a tail, so we have the hair. So what does this do? I need to zoom out for that. Great. What do the buttons do again? So this is the. Alright, so that's the feather token there. That's the hair. That's the paint layer for that. That's the other paint layer. That's the texture for the crystals. Those are the crystals, and there's the tail. So we want to make sure that we have the tail, another tail section. I'm gonna. My cable is getting a little bit in the way here. We're gonna call it tail texture. Yeah, let's go for tail texture. I also came across I don't know if you guys can see it, but I do came across something very important that I want to say something. In the build project, I actually use the a normal pencil like this one that we now use all the time to color the build project in. So I want to go back to that instead of using the big giant fast filling, because I was feeling that I have more control over the. Oh hey Blue. I was more in control of the colorization, so that's why I'm gonna go back there. But it's gonna be putting that. I then need to do 2 layers instead of 1. Yes. So yeah. So let's get started now. We're having a lot of work to do, which is the whole damn tail. So first I want to do is actually make the tail a little bit more. Oh, that's not good. That's not what I wanted. Back to 5, you boo. 2, back to 5. I don't need that. So yeah, that's more better. So how do I then make it sharper? Oh. I should work like this instead of that. Yeah, that's more better. That's more better. Now the cable is not in the way of movement. So yeah, I want to make sure that the tail is like a rudder. So the tail does not need these. Doesn't need those feathers. It only needs the sharp ones, so it needs only this one. So yeah, the tail is gonna be like this on that side. So now I need to figure out how I'm gonna be doing that. So I have this, and then I need to go for a second layer. Like that. Do I use the right black? Yes, I do. Okay, good. Like that. This is not right. Those two are incorrect. So I need to make sure that I do this correctly. So I'm going to be taking my time here. As you can see. And now it's fixed. Now I need to get more big liners. Some more big wings. Yeah. Alright, so that's one thing down. Good. So yeah, we're now actually trying to fix the problem that I caused myself. I was actually doing the drawing here wrong, so yeah. I already forgot that. Did we decide goblins or trolls next time? It's goblins. It's goblins. It's gobbly boys. It's those tiny little gnomish looking like orcs, you know? Those tiny orcs. Goblins. So yeah. Those green skin looking kind of guys. Well, technically trolls are also green skin, but you know, they have regeneration, which is different. So yeah. Small green people with long noses. Yes, exactly. Like hacks, but then tinier. That never gets old. Now I do need my tiny ones, right? Now I do need my. Right, like that, right? That's how I should. This is how I should do it, right? Yeah. And then go. Yes. 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 Good. 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 Now I'm gonna be just doing that. Johan, your Discord notification drive drove me crazy. Wait, what? Did I do a lot of notifications on Discord? Did I do something wrong? I hope not. Was it in the art channel? Or was it in the, or was the notification that my boat project finally did complete? Because that's true. The boat project now is finally completed. Everybody's very happy upon it, and I'm very happy upon it myself. There you go. Beautiful. We can hear when you get a Discord message on Steam. Oh, on the stream. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was. Oh, all right. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, I put myself on our way. I didn't notice that that was on. Normally it would not be done so. So, you know, it happens. So yeah, let's go here. This might not look like much right now, like they're just looking like just layered feathers on top of each other, which it is kind of true because, you know, I'm trying to do the, you know, parts where I can show you now. So like I now have the basic set of it, and I can now just decide where I. And not every feather has to be the same. You know, it just can be the same feather all the time. I'm sorry that people got the notification. I didn't know. Sam, I think it was my Discord until I remember. I don't want. No one wants to talk to me. Oh, blue. I love to talk to people. That's why I'm always at at the Discord channel. Most of the times when I'm feeling like bored, like I want to talk to some people, and then nobody joins until people join, and then I'm like, I forgot. I have anxiety. So yeah, I am so sorry that the notification came. Well, you know, I'm still a little bit rusty on sometimes on streaming. Sometimes I forget things like, you know, putting the notification on you know, that I'm starting the stream, or that I even forgot to put myself in the away system. But yeah, hmm. It happens, you know, it happens. I'm so sorry sometimes, but you know, it happens. I hope you guys can forget me that Discord did that. You know, it was not my fault. It was Discord's fault that I forgot. I even went to the AFK channel and that didn't even work. I should then definitely just boot off Discord at a whole. If I want to continue like that. Oh, nice. Now I can get the tiny little ones again. Sweet. So yeah, how's everybody going today? Because I'm happy. So nothing to be precise about, but yeah, I'm fucking happy right now. I'm like, yes, I'm dancing here, like on a chair, listening to good music sometimes, and now I can because you know I need to focus on the stream. But so I hope everybody had a great day today, even though it's Monday. It's Monday. Oh, very spooky of the Monday. It's like almost winter. Almost. Not yet. On Tuesday? No, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I need to even get some chocolate. Ooh, yeah, chocolate. I ordered some chocolate on Thursday just to get for surprise. It's like for Christmas when you give each other presents like that. That's this thing that I need to get so I can. Oh hey Mark, having a pretty good day myself. Little sleepy but manageable. Nice. Granting cheese. Oh hi Mark. Never gets old. Now I need to focus. How did I do these ones? Alright. Alright, let's go. Changing up the system again. Like that. Gonna be working with that one first. Yes. First things first. Fixing this. Because holy hell, that's awful. So yeah, I looked back at my own drawing, like I looked back at my old project to see what kind of how I did the coloring, because you know, because it's one of the things that is important for me to understand. Like, how do I do this? How do I do this coloring part? And then I realized, like, oh wait, I just used a regular old-fashioned same tool all the time. And you know, I must say I'm very happy that I use it because it's a very good tool. The only thing is that I'm just changing it up to 10, and then that's how I color. Aha. So yeah. So that's the thing that I did. I figured out that I'm very basic at which tool I needed to use. It is a shame that I don't know if there is a mirror mode. Otherwise I've used it. Can I mirror or something? Probably. Probably there is a mirror mode here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Is there also a mirror mode? When I try to draw, probably. But until then, we're gonna just we're gonna be regular people here. I know there is, but I don't know. I don't remember everything. You know, it's all looking. You always need to look back in what you did afterwards. So yeah. So Mark, did you finally completed the sculpture for the people that you were drawing? You know, the three people that you were drawing. Like, did you got any useful advice out of what I said? Because you know, I showed you what disturbed me about the leftmost person. Because for the rest it looks great. It looks great, good proportions. It was just a little bit off. That's all. There you go. Beautiful feathers. All the time. Feather, feather, feather. So yeah, let's continue on the feather part. So every single feather has its own things. Every single feather has its own feeling to it. Some of them are more harsh than others. So yeah, the whole thing, the whole feathery thing. It's quite fun to see that, I'm now already 20 minutes in, and I'm already like, yes, problems. So yes, my style always takes a lot of time, and I'm not kidding here, if you already noticed. So yeah, the whole problem that I'm always facing is that my art style takes so much time because I'm trying to do so much detail, and I'm trying to be better at it. That's why I'm working on 1 hour. I'm working on 1 hour, but I'm not one to rush it. I'm getting better at it, like knowing when and when not to waste time. So I'm already trying to be more efficient in my drawing. It just takes a lot of time to get the efficiency to maximum capability. That's all. But yeah, eventually we will get there. Eventually we will get to the complete version of what we just want to manage in the first place. It's just sometimes it just takes some time before you know everything is put together. This wing is too big. Doesn't make sense why it would be such a wing if all the other wings are the same size. Should be more like this then. Second wing there. Yeah, that's more like it. So I hope everybody has a good quality. I mean, really, that's the main goal. Like everybody needs to enjoy this. I hope everybody can. And I'm very sorry that I'm not be able to talk that much because I'm like really busy with this nasty little feather problem. Because of course I'm drawing feathers. What else kind of problem would I have? Well, probably shading or something, but you know that's fixable. That's still fixable. Feathers on the other hand, oh man, those are not fixable once you're trying to do something. So yeah, uh, let's talk about something. Oh, I know exactly where we can talk about. Excellent. Good. Good. I remembered. I totally remembered that I was looking up something. So yeah, did you know technically in the old in the old lore of goblins were actually demon-like fake creatures that look like gnomes with pointed pointed nose. So yeah, they are very common. Man, they are very old as well. They're old as gnomes. Oh man. But yeah, in D&D aspect, they are just orc race kind of people. I think. Yeah. But yeah, they have demon-like aspects. They could even grant wishes. I'm like, what? What? Goblins that grant wishes? Holy shit! They must be wizards then. So yeah, it's really twisted wishes, but yeah, they were. It's quite fascinating that I could look it up a little bit. I didn't know. I didn't ask. But yeah. So the whole plan here is that I'm trying to get a look onto it. A look for this great work. This this tale. But I also have been working on today on the other thing from the live stream yesterday. So I'm a little bit exhausted. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about really, because I have been not doing a lot today. But yeah, I'm just trying to do my best upon focusing, because that's the best I can do. And if I feel not like it, then I will immediately tell you guys that I'm not feeling well. So yeah, the idea of if you would ever create a creature that would be indestructible, you should make it out of stone. Why should you? Because that is logically. It's like, that's where golems were made of. Golems supposed to be like they made out of stone or mud, and those things were granted life, and then the whole thing existed. So yeah, golems are like really cool things. They are an essence of life, or well, a way of life. If you look up golems, at least. Normally they're not made by, artificers or anything. No, they are made by magnificent beings that are, powerful enough to resurrect a dead animal. Something like that. So yeah. Well, technically a necromancer would be required on those terms because you know it can resurrect an animal, but I mean like life source, not negative energy. I wonder if you put a I'm still wondering if you put negative energy inside of a creature that is full of positive energy, it normally dies. But if you challenge a dead machine with negative energy, then it should work like a zombie. So if you would make like a horse and put then negative energy in it, you should have a dead horse, which then is alive, reanimated as a zombie. So you have a skeleton horse, you have a skeleton or zombie-like horse. But with a golem, you should then go for something like flesh. Yeah, you should then go for flesh and bones, and put the golem into each other. It's then more like an ogre than actually a golem, because it does not possess the magical properties because of, you know, it's only anti-magic. It's only negative energy, not anti-magic or magical shell that it is actually input. The horse will the horse disappears. Yeah, exactly. It's very vague how negative energy works, especially in a fantasy realm. It's like, how should negative energy work? Because you could resurrect the dead, but you could also resurrect dead animals. Strange as that sounds. So should animals then also have souls that you could then acquire to power up a weapon or power up a machine? So you technically could fill the phylactery of a lich with the souls of an animal, which is actually a quite strange idea. Like, what? So you could technically, or are the souls of an animal not powerful enough to charge the phylactery? But then you should just get more souls, and that would be solving that problem as well. So it's very unique. Like, if creatures do have souls, then why can you not use it for a phylactery? For instance, like, because they are too weak, yeah, but if you collect enough of them, then it should be able to charge. And still, why is it not working? Do the souls of a dead animal go faster away than a dead human, for instance? I wrote a backup, wrote to the backstop for a flesh golem in a card game once. I really liked the concept I came up with. Since a golem skin is the art, in the art was patchwork, I wrote him as a sewing seed people skin to itself. Oh, nice. To steal that magic. Ooh. I kind of bummed I sold that idea for a few packs of vertical cards. Oof. Well, it's a good idea. I also have been looking into D&D related, character designs, and I found some cool aspects. Like, you could make literally a talking bear. So there was a way to communicate with people. So you should then pick like druid dash slash warlock. So you will be able, and then with the old ones you could be able to communicate with other people, well, still in beast form, so people could understand you, which is a quite cool concept of it. Like, you can just talk to people and you are still a bear. Also, I found it very amusing that there is a spell called Friends. Yes, Friends. It's a very nice spell. You target a creature. The creature thinks that you are his best, dear, lost friend. He treats you as a true friend, and then you ask him to challenge you. So you ask him to a duel. All right. But mid in the duel, the duration will fail. So the duration will reside, so it will be solved. Then the creature becomes hostile towards you. So technically you're in a duel with a hostile person. who was forced by it for the duel. So he's probably gonna be putting more aggression towards you. So you could make this, asshole that just challenges people with the spell, and then eventually people are like, "What the fuck? I got here inside of a duel. I don't want to be in a duel." And then, "How dare you?" And then he fights back. And then technically, since it's a duel, you can win the duel, and then say to you accepted the duel instead, and then ask his money if when he fails. So you might have a bad reputation against the person, but you beat him in a duel. So it's quite funny because you can totally trash talk him down because he lost the duel. If he loses the duel. Always it's if. So yeah, it's quite fun aspect. So what I was thinking, like, since that we are using that kind of idea, that we're using the friends cantrip, so that's a spell that you can always cast to challenge other people to a duel, we're gonna make this duel specialist. This big boy, this big strong, this strong muscular man who challenges people for a duel. So he likes to challenge people. And he always likes to challenge people. All the time. Challenging. I will call him Challenge Man. Whatever. He's a very annoying person because he always challenges people, but people are, how do you say, not able to resist his people that are not able to resist his friends will be forced into a challenge. The challenge will be, of course, a physical combat, because he loves combat, and then, you get the drill. You totally defeat these people into combat, and you can talk trash about them because, you defeated them in the combat. They will become hostile towards you, it doesn't matter because you're already in combat with the person, but he will be using dirtier tricks. The fun thing is, if you then make the characters, if you let the character act like he likes that when people are trying to fight dirty, that he gets more excited about it, and then tries to, do his very best in the duel. So he's getting more hyped the angry the person gets. Like, "Oh yes, this is a true duel. Yes, let's do this!" Ah, that kind of idea. So yeah, this duel person could then be a very annoying person to deal with because he always likes to challenge people. And then if the people doesn't accept the challenge, well, too bad. You're just gonna cast friends to them, and boom. So yeah, Challenge Man is a very fun thing to do. You can just abuse a spell to test your skills against a person because you challenge them to a duel, which they don't want to be in. I also have another funny concept that you might just take if you want to. It's called what is it? A thunder lizard. A lizard that just casts only thunder spells. So lightning and thunder are two different elements in D&D most of the times. And the fun thing is, if you then make a character that has the ability to only cast lightning and thunder spells, it's quite cool because you're then actually limiting yourself upon the amount of things you can cast, but you have a full character that's just themed with lightning, which of course creates this lizard that just is almost near immune to lightning and has a very strong connection to lightning, which is quite cool. You could just get teleportation spells that zap you around the battlefield and cast lightning bolts to enemies and zap people with your claws. And yeah, it's a real cool concept for like a D&D character. You could also make how do you say, pacifist paladin? Yeah, you could make that too. That's true. You could make a pacifist paladin. How about those? How about those? How about those things? A pacifist paladin. So you don't attack. You just protect your people. You protect your friends, your allies. You take the blows for them, like, don't worry, sir, I'll get you. Ah, and you jump in front of them, you know, that kind of thing. So there are literally mechanics to do so. So that's quite fun. You also could like then, if a person then hits you instead of your ally, you can just say like, no, you take the damage. So you can put an unknown reverse card on it. So like, if somebody devastatedly hit you, like, oh my god, that's 50 damage in my face, ouch, and then you're gonna say like, no, you, and then he also takes the damage. So he's gonna be taking the same damage, and that is really painful for some people. So like, haha, the wizard casts a fireball. Well, too bad, the wizard takes the fireball as well in his face. Ouch. And there is nothing he could do about it. So yeah, I hope I'm not rambling on too much, but yeah, this idea of, you know, just a guy that just wants to protect the other people, heal them up, and keeps, you know, try to do everything with diplomacy, and then doesn't want to be in a fight. You know, he doesn't want to fight, or she doesn't want to fight. You can just make a person that just is a pacifist, but a pacifist that's useful to the party. That's important. You could also make a medic, which is also quite cool. Combat medic. So you pick up a rogue, and then you use ways of you use the ability to use a medic kit, and then because you're really good at it, you could heal people with it, and you could do that mid combat, which is quite cool. So you're actually a healer, but you know, you're a rogue. You could also then pick up spells if you want as a rogue, and then you could cast heal from the cleric class if you do it right. So people think that you're a cleric, not a rogue. And you could be just this religious guy who just, you know, happens to be what is a good smuggleware inside of a church? Marmor? Yeah. Yeah. Gold. That's a good valuable in a church. Silverware is a good valuable in this church. Scrolls. You could do an illegal business of scrolls from the church, you know, these illegal. You know, you could just be a guy who's like, I am a cleric. Yes, you are. Technically, yes. But you also steal from the church to give it away to the higher bidder because, you know, you don't have to follow the rules of the gods. So you just, you know, beat his asshole who just sold a relic to a prince on the black market, and now the prince is like, oh yes, thank you for this artifact, I will use this for the greater good. So yeah, you could have that kind of backstory, like, I need to get that artifact back, and yes, my operation kind of backfired on me. So yeah, and then when the party comes around, you have bad reputation with the church because, you know, you stole from them pretty much a lot. And they discovered it. Oh boy. That's gonna be another hook. So yeah, you could make drama with it. It's quite fun. But also you're a very helpful person to the party because you don't steal stuff. You don't steal stuff. That's the fun part. You're an apothecary? I think that's the name, right? Apothecary. Yeah, you're a medic in Battlefield. A battle medic. So yeah, you're a medic, and you know the ways how a body works, so that's why you can explain sneak attack. So you could technically say like, yeah, I know how the body works, so I know where to stab people so that they feel the most pain. So oh yeah, that's a weak spot of in that kind of type of armor because you have seen multiple paladins get hurt by I don't know, I wouldn't like that because you already know what kind of problems paladins deal with, and you have seen these markings before. So yeah, you could go for the occult. You could, yeah, there is a lot of roleplay potential in that kind of thing. Like just an ordinary rogue medic. Yes, that's actually not normal, but it's close enough. Close enough. So yeah, there are a lot of different kind of types of characters you could just make out of the blue with just the original content of any of D&D itself, which is quite cool. I still need to. I'm still thinking about something, but I don't know if that works. But yeah, you could do it. So there has been this new class as well introduced. It's called Artificer, if I'm correct. That's the newest. But I'm like, I don't want to be an artificer. I want to be a mage. So what you could then do, a mage is like a really cool guy. He's really book smart. He uses the same way of attacking spells and such, but he has more. He has more gun in his powder. So what you could technically do is ask for DM like arcane focus that looks like a gun. Alright? So the arcane focus looks like a gun, but isn't a gun. It's not a functional gun, it's just an arcane focus, which looks like a gun. And then you're a dwarf, which explains how you got it. Like, arcane focus, it looks like a gun. Okay, well, cool. Dwarves. Awesome. So, yeah, then you could pick only one spell. And that only spell you're gonna be using first is Magic Missile. Magic Missile shoots 3 missiles to the enemy. So you have like a tap fire, like boom, 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 and then you always hit them, regardless. You always hit, you never miss. So you're the best marksmanship. You're the best marksman in the place. You always hit your target, regardless of the place. And then you can equip your gun with certain type of bullets, if you get where I'm going here. So you could go for heat-seeking bullets, which is quite cool, which is gonna be the magic missiles. Then you're gonna go for what's more cool? You could go for explosive rounds. So you pick up fireball. So you're gonna load in a fireball in, and then boosh, you shoot it out. So those are gonna be explosive rounds. You could say chain lightning could also be one. So you charge up your gun and it releases an electric burst. Yes, there you go. So much. Let's see which one we can also use, because there are a lot of way of getting around with certain type of spells. Like if I would have used like a smoke screen, I should go for darkness, but the problem is it's a concentration, so it won't work because I only want to use instant speed spells. So things that just do one round, because I want it to look like it is ammunition instead of a gun. Like it's not a real gun, but you could think like it is a gun. So I'm using different kind of gems, load them into my gun, rotate them, and then shoot out of them. So yeah, you could definitely make such kind of characters because you have just the way you already have the spells to do it. You just need the right amount of not lore pending, but you just need some explanation. You just need like, how do I represent this type of spell in this type of ammunition? As some of the ammunition and some of these spells are very hard to explain, and some are not. I don't know if you guys like the idea of me talking about it, but I was like, I have nothing to talk about, so better just go for D&D then, because you know it's on my mind. Yeah. Uh-oh, hiccups. That's bad. So yeah. So yeah, that's the idea. Allow me to just zoom out, just to double check if the wings work now. Oh, that looks actually quite nice. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. That looks like a good tail. And that looks even better than after I'm done with the next one as well. I'm gonna love this. I think I need to lower it down right here, right? Yeah. Yes, I do. So I need to get that. Yes. Hold on. I need to move it. I need to move this one. Huh. What are the odds? So I need to move it right over here then. This is the good thing about it, you know. I can just move it wherever I want. Like this. Because that way... hold on. So yes. If I move it like this, that would be better then, right? Or should I move it even closer? I should. Do I need to turn it? Probably. Yep. And then release it. Oh, it still works. Oh, thank God it works. I'm actually excited on finally getting to play D&D, even if it is way off still. I am. Yeah. Same here. Same here. Wait. Oh my God, I just did. Yes. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. All right. Good news. Did you see what I just did? I turned the whole thing, rotated it, but the quality of the texture did not go to waste. So I'm very happy upon this result. That means that I can turn this wing whenever I want and how I want it. So that means that I'm very happy upon this. So yes, I'm very happy that it did not change the texture. So normally I have this weird that normally when I try to turn one of the parts upside down or anything else, it looks weird. And this time it finally did not. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy I succeeded finally in that. So it means that I'm doing this on the right scaling. Alright, good. Anyway, I'm good. I'm so fucking happy right now. So yeah, we did now the first one we now did. The first still part we now almost succeed. So tomorrow I will finish this one up, and then we're gonna start up with the next one, and then we're gonna start hold your horses. Then we're gonna start upon fixing this part up. so that that looks nice. So I hope you all have a lovely day today, and until the next time, have a nice day. Bye.